Hi, honey. I hope this goes well. Installment number 1, footwork, ab work, probably going into leg work, all right? So I have my yoga block close by. I have my ring close by. I'm gonna just put them here. We're gonna start with footwork. So you have 2 yellow springs and 1 blue spring. And you're gonna come down, have your block close by because you're gonna use it. Just gonna stick it right there. Start with feet in a V, heels together, toes apart. Try to line yourself up on the center. Drop your butt, find your mouse house. Lift your pelvic floor, wrap your transverse, close your ribs, collarbone wide, reach the fingertips down, light gentle engagement through the back. Press out with the abs, drag in, activate harder on the way in through the abdominals. You can inhale on the way out or exhale on the way out, I don't care, as long as you're breathing. Try and close those ribs. So footwork is about finding a neutral spine, adding movement with abdominal activation. And you shouldn't really be going any faster than I am, just because if you are, it's probably really leggy and not a lot of abdominals. So just keep thinking about wrapping your transverse, lifting your pelvic floor, keeping those ribs connected to your stomach, and pulling your armpits into your hips. And one more will make 10. I am squeezing my hamstring glute a little bit too. After 10, I'm gonna bring my feet parallel, toes straight up to the ceiling. I'm gonna take the block, I'm gonna place it between my knees to create some tension in between my inner thighs. I'm gonna try to drop my butt even more. Check my mouse house. And then this time, engaging pelvic floor, wrapping transverse, closing ribs. I'm gonna engage my hamstring glute. So I stick my finger in there, right? And I feel it. And then I press out from that muscle. And I realize when I get out there, I need to separate my feet a little wider. And then I kegel really hard as I come in. Pressing out from your hamstring glute, kegeling, dropping tailbone as you drag in. And again, always keeping a couple brain cells on the transverse, the belly button to spine connection, but without tucking the pelvis. And when I'm working by myself, I like to keep my fingers in my hamstring glutes because I don't really trust myself to not let go of those muscles because it's pretty easy to let go and fake it. And when you're alone, no one can tell. 2 more for 10. So again, this is your speed. Really stretching all the way through the legs. Long, beautiful thighs. And then, I'm gonna put the block to the side. I'm gonna curl my toes over the bar and grab my ring. Feet are sits bones distance apart. I'm gonna press my legs out straight. I'm gonna squeeze the ring, kegel really hard. Pull my belly button in really hard. Gonna get some ankle cracks here. And I'm gonna, that's attractive, lower and lift my heels 10 times. But really squeezing my lower abs and trying to draw the exercise up into the back of my hamstring and not let it sit in the calf. That's 8. And these you go a little quicker. And on 10, I hold it up and my butt's burning, so that's good. And now I'm gonna go right into prances, aligning the thigh with the eye, wrapping the transverse, and really thinking about my obliques, stabilizing my pelvis. Whew. 7, and I know I'm doing it right, so 9, and 9, and 10, and then I'm gonna bend all the way in. So those 2 pieces of footwork happen a little bit more quickly. I'm gonna sit up really fast. I'm gonna take off my blue spring for single leg footwork. I'm gonna put my foot heel on first, flexing both feet. I'm gonna check to make sure my hips are square and that my butt is down in neutral. I have my mouse house. I'm gonna keep my ring just to connect my upper body to my lower body. I'm gonna tighten my left oblique because that's the leg I'm pressing out with. I'm gonna engage my left hamstring glute. I'm gonna press out and drag in with that left hip. For me, because I know that I like to shorten my right oblique, I'm thinking about reaching my right sits bone, the chair pose leg, toward the footrest. Because I know that's one of my imbalances. So I can't remember which one of your obliques is the dicey one. But if it happens to be your right oblique, reach that sits bone towards the footrest as you do this. And right now, I'm feeling it like crazy in my left hamstring glute insertion point. So I know I'm doing it right. I don't feel it in my quad at all. 2 more for 10. And then we'll switch sides right away without stopping. I'm going to position my heel, drop my butt, really engage that right hamstring glute. This time I'm going to drop my left sits bone a little bit more towards the footrest. You'll always tend to pike your free hip. So right now my left hip is free. So I'm thinking about lengthening that left sits bone to the footrest. Now my right hamstring is lazy, so I have to think about it more. And I have to really concentrate on squeezing out from that hamstring glute insertion point. And this is one of those exercises where you cannot stick your butt out too much. So it's happening. It's not quite as intense as the other side, but it is happening. So I'm going to do a couple extra on this side. And you should feel free, if your left side is your weak side, to do a couple extra on your left side. Whichever side is weaker, always give yourself a little bit more. Right. So now I feel that right leg is burning as much as the left leg was, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to go ahead and curl the toes of my right foot, because that was the leg I just worked, under the bar. I'm going to press both legs out straight. Inhale, exhale, drop both heels and pull. Fuck, that hurts. Inhale, point, and exhale, bend. You are not in neutral pelvis now. Don't even worry about it. Press out. Exhale, drop heels, hold it for a couple of seconds. Just let that hamstring open up and point and bend in with control. So no banging the carriage. Exhale, flex, pull. Oh, point and bend. And last one, nice and controlled. Inhale, press out. Exhale, flex the foot, give it a pull. Don't cheat yourself off that good stretch. Little extra, little extra, little extra. Point and bend, and we'll do the other side. Curl your left toes under. Stay in control of the carriage. Inhale, press up, point. Exhale, flex and pull. Yikes. Inhale, point. Exhale, bend. And again, doing this with me, so this is how slow you should be doing it. Inhale, press out, point. Exhale, flex and pull. Point and bend. And we'll do 2 more. Inhale, press out, point. Exhale, flex and pull. Breathe into the back of that left leg. Drop your left hip as best you can. Point and bend. Last time. Inhale, press out. Exhale, flex and pull. Last one, so you're going to really give it a little extra. And point and bend in. All right, that part's over. So I have 2 yellow springs on, which is great for single leg footwork, but a little too heavy for ab work. So we're going to put a blue spring on, take 1 yellow spring off. So I'm in positive first gear. Excuse me, got a cold. With 1 yellow and 1 blue spring on for ab work, right? So easy, easy, starting with flexion warm up. Grab your block, place it between the knees, scooch down 1/2 inch from your shoulder rest. Grab your straps, grab your short straps. Pull the armpits down, legs in chair pose. Drop that tailbone, find your mouse house. Abs, lats, everything's engaged, ribs are closed. Press down, float up, arms, ribs, head. That tailbone did not move. Inhale, reach back up, head rests. Exhale, arms, ribs, head. Reach up, roll back. You're gonna do 10 of these just as a warm up. Squeezing the crap out of that block to make sure that your pelvic floor stays turned on. Be aware of trying to keep the ribs closed as you roll back. If you're having a hard time with that, think more lats and more serratus. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way back. I think we have 3 more. You know I'm a crappy counter. Keep squeezing that block. And then the last one, I'd like you to hold it up. And then you're going to go right into double leg cruiser. So big tuck in the pelvis, navel to spine. Roll back down to neutral. Reach through those fingertips. Roll back to neutral. a shit ton of pelvic floor here, and obviously transverse is the king in this exercise. If your neck is bothering you, put your head back down on the mat. I can't believe this is only 5. I teach a lot of Pilates, but I don't do a lot of Pilates. Well, this is really hard. And if you're just getting back into it, I can imagine it'd be really hard. So we've got 4 more. Just push through. It's not gonna be perfect, but you'll get better. 2 more, and then we're gonna take a break and stretch. Last one. Good, and again, try to match my tempo because I go slow for a reason. Get rid of the lock, reach your arms out to the side. Turn your head from side to side, release your neck. So actively think about releasing your occiput and your jaw. Because no matter how good you are, those things are going to tighten up when you're doing this work. All right, we'll do crossover stretch later. Well, let's get another one in. So legs in chair pose, arms over the chest. Engage abs and lats. Press down to float up. And I want you to do 50 of these. Legs passing in the night, 2, 3, 4, stick out your butt. 6, mouse house is present. 8, 9, 10, second set. 2, 3, 4, flatten that tummy. 6, 7, 8, 9, third set. Think about your chin space. 2, 3. Is it a nice raw egg that can balance there? 9, 10, last set. Oh, I lied. 4th set. We're going to do 5 altogether. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now last set, I swear. 10, 9, 8, flattening, reaching. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get out of there with control. Arms open, cross one ankle over the knee. Wow, drop the leg away. Look in the opposite direction. Take some breaths. Coming through center, switch up. Cross the ankle over the knee. Drop it to the side, look away. Keep reaching through your right pec. Mine is tight. I took yoga yesterday, I guess that's why. All right, coming back into center. So continuing with